Rubicon stared at the lofty ceiling and thought about good and evil. So, she had created a protective world within a world. Ha! She was a clever bitch, this witch. This incantation would keep those primeval jewels in her hands. He pictured her autocracy over this palace as an enormous outstretched hand, its palm full of poisoned veins. At the top of the stairs, he turned left and walked through a gloomy passageway. Adjacent, a labyrinth of abandoned corridors tempted the Inquisitor to joust with death. The palace was massive. He decided to put faith into Mr. Rat. What could he lose? Eventually, he stood in front of the room of doors and entered the pallid painted room. Its scarlet ceiling was decorated with gold ogee mouldings and was lit by a torch-like lantern which cast fearsome shadows. On both sides there were 5 doors. In the room's center was a carved oak table with 3 attached mirrors and a bronze Ashmorean couch. Each door was identical, and Rubicon opened the one nearest him. Gradually, he turned its brass handle and peered into a small room occupied by a gaunt woman spinning thread. This was a corrupt hallucination of Lucia trying to entice him into the room. He slammed the door to. Queen Fetish was not just another sundry monster, for she delved into the enemy's mind. Rubicon had to succumb to the potency of his foe's sorcery, which enabled her to invoke intangible incarnations. He opened the second door to see a saturated field piled high with writhing bodies trapped within a ring of fire. These desperate wretches clawed, bit, or beat the next body down. It was a chimney to hell. Their screams were unbearable, as was the nauseous stench of defecation and sweat. Distressed, he went to shut the door, but somehow a hand curled around the frame and grabbed hold of his leg. After a heave, the brittle hand snapped away and turned into black ash. He ran to the couch, wanting to vomit. Her vile power was growing as his was diminishing. As he clenched his fists, he spotted another slithery hand edging towards him. From underneath the 4th door, he saw a light, and darting the hand's clutches, he audaciously opened it.